Let's talk about the NSAS protests. The 6-month tenure of the Lagos State Judicial Panel on Restitution for victims of SARS-related abuses and other matters has been extended by 3 months. The 3-month extension is to enable the panel conclude its work on the 235 petitions before it takes effect from April the 19th, when the initial 6-month mandate would have lapsed. Adewale Adewuyi has more on the day's proceedings.
The Lagos panel, which has had 65 sittings since inception, was inaugurated by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu on October the 19th, 2020, to, among other things, receive memoranda from affected members of the public and inquire into cases of abuse, brutality, torture and extrajudicial killings by the disbanded Special Anti-Robbery Squad in the state. Though the panel has established excesses by the police in some concluded matters, its inquiry into the LEKKI shooting of October the 20th last year is far from over.
Because the examination is not entrapment, and we must be.
Lawyer for the state government, OLUKAYODE ENITAN, tackled an NSAS protest leader on the timing of the incident. Her counsel, Adewale Adewuyi, also objected severally to the senior advocate of Nigeria's line of questioning, contending that the questions were outside the scope of her previous testimony.
If now she changes her evidence and says, I don't know anything about it, I would also accept and I will move on. Are you now saying you never want to see anything?
My loss, I must say with due respect, I'm raising my objection again. We are talking of incorporeal material, flesh and blood. Your video it could not be a cinematographic love tango between you and her. Both of them are handsome and beautiful, but the fact is that the panel must.
We've not seen the video.
We have not seen the video. This is the issue.
Protesters amongst you, you may know them, you may not know them, who came to that protest ground with arms and ammunition and shot from this side, that's the LEKKI side of the toll gate.
Sir, I put it back to you. There was nothing of such like weapon on that ground, because I was one of the major persons seeing to ensure that there's nothing incriminating amongst us of any sort. So there was nothing like that, not even bottles.
The panel also adjourned till April the 20th for a report of settlement over a land dispute between the Inspector General of Police and Prince Adewale Adewuyi. At the last adjourned date, the panel summoned the IGP, as well as the Commissioner of Police Legal at the Force Headquarters, the Assistant Inspector General of Police at the Lagos Command, and the Surveyor General of the state, OLUKAYODE, to come and testify over the issue. As the petition resumed on Tuesday, the IGP was represented by Boniface Asogwa. The petitioner was also present but brought in on a stretcher. The 76-year-old is alleging police brutality and aggravated assault, which has left him bedridden after his 26 acres in Agemowo village in Badagry was forcefully taken over by the police since December 2013. Now his lawyer says the case has recorded a breakthrough thanks to the panel's intervention.
Which I met with the DIG Ops, I met with CP Legal, I met with quite a number of other senior police officers, and the general concession is that they are going to release the man's land to him.
The respondents have affirmed that talks are indeed progressing and that it will report back fully on the official position of the Nigeria Police Force on the matter. Adewale Adewuyi, TVC News, Lagos.